I got that mo better blues, I wanna do better. I got that mo better blues, I wanna do better. I got that mo better blues, I wanna do better. My aim set for the sky, so I wrote 2 letters.
Yo, 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 what up, YouTube? Welcome to Sinn-Take, man. My name is Jason, coming back with another one, man. And I wanted y'all to see that quick clip because at the bottom it say that you are practicing, you are training yourself to be a spectator in life. And that's what caught me. You know what I'm saying? You are training yourself to be a spectator in life by watching pornography. So not only are you being a cuck, not only are you wiring yourself to be a cuck, you know, a weak man that gets off to watching another man have sex, right? You are training yourself to be a spectator in life. And it's not only just in pornography, it's when you on social media as well. When you on social media and you watching everybody else live their life, you doing the same thing as watching porn. You know what I'm saying? They both go hand in hand because you get used to doing that. Through pornography, you get used to watching another man enjoy his life, enjoy having pleasure, while you get the falsehood of that by using your hand. You know what I mean? You're not getting the same feeling as him. You're not clapping cheeks like him. You're not doing the same things, but in your mind, you wired yourself to think that. You know what I'm saying? And that's where the fucked up part comes into play, you know? And not only are you doing it with that, now it's spilling off into your everyday life, you know? So when you're not watching porn, you getting the dopamine release and enjoying everybody else living their life. See, you on the sidelines, you in the stands. You're not really out there living up to your best potential. You're not out there working hard, becoming the best version of yourself. You're not really living life. You watching everybody else living life, you know, and I gotta agree with that clip, bro. That's what you doing. That's what a lot of us was doing. You know, we were training ourselves to be spectators instead of enjoying the blessing that we have, taking advantage of the blessing that we have. We too stuck in these phones. And that's why I promote putting these motherfuckers down sometimes and enjoying the things that you have around you. You know, and a lot of the times that stems from us not even appreciating the things that we do have, that we already have. So guess what? When you don't appreciate the things that you have, you find enjoyment in watching everybody else and then looking at their stuff and enjoying what they got. Like, how you gonna live your life enjoying what another nigga got? That's why it always was lame when you saw people around that was speaking on another nigga money, that was speaking on another nigga's success as if that's his own success. Nah, bro, he got those things. He got that car. He got that crib. He's successful. That's why I don't believe in sitting there arguing about motherfuckers that's rich already. Mugs be arguing. They will sit, like I told y'all, they will sit around and argue about athletes and really be feeling some type of way. They will sit there and argue about rappers and really feel some type of way. And then they look around them and then got nothing. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I don't think you just don't get too caught up into that. If it's one thing, if you using these things as motivation, right? That's why I play so many people's clips. That's why I play Lil Baby's clips. That's why I play a clip from The Baby. That's why I play a clip from Jay-Z. That's why I play a clip from guys that's out here speaking and motivational and all of that other shit. Because guess what? They giving you gems on how to get there. You know what I'm saying? So you not caught up into the things that they have and just watching them live their life. You get to see. I'd rather speak on the things that help them along the way. You know what I'm saying? Instead of just being a spectator and be a fan. Nobody's saying that you can't be a fan of their music and use that as motivation or, you know, whatever the case, and enjoy the entertainment of it. I'm not telling you that you can't like sports or none of that, but use these things as motivation. You know what I mean? At some point, you got to get tired of being a spectator. At some point, like I said, you got some people that will get tired of watching porn. They will get tired of that shit and they will go out there and do some extreme shit that's gonna land them in jail, get them killed, all types of shit. Because guess what? They mind finally went in overload and they went out there and did some perverted shit. They went out there and they finally flipped the fuck out and went out there and raped a woman, did some dumbass shit, groped somebody, did some shit that landed them on the motherfucking the sexual offender list. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, right? You can't sit around and watch everybody else live their life. Even through pornography and social media, whether it's either or, no matter what. Don't train yourself to be a fucking spectator and sitting in the crowd and on the sidelines and shit while everybody else live their life. No, you gotta get out there and live your own life. You know what I'm saying? You got to get out there. You could go out there and you could do the same things. You ain't saying you got to do porn, but you could be out there talking to women, out there socializing, becoming high value, getting to the bag, doing all of this shit, training yourself, training your body, gaining knowledge. You could be doing everything that you seeing these successful people doing. You know, you just doing it how you do it. You doing it your way. But don't get caught up into watching this shit and seeing everybody else live their life and then you ain't doing nothing with yours. You know what I'm saying? That shit wank, that shit lame, that shit whack. You know what I'm saying? We can't get into that shit. We trying to get out of that shit. Because, listen, I'm a testimony. Y'all already, let's look how much time that went by. You know what I'm saying? That we done did that I done did this shit, that I done fapped, that I done sat there and watched everybody else live their life while I just stay hidden in the darkness, bro. While I was in the darkness, I'm watching everybody else do their thing. Everybody else live their life. Man, I had to climb out of that shit. I had to get out of that shit, man, because look how much time done passed until I finally decided to wake up. Until I found a journey that was going to help me. You know what I'm saying? That was going to help me in my process and get things going in life so I could start living. And that's what you got to think about, man. When you going to start living, man? A lot of us, we starting to live now. That's why it's important for us to stay on this journey. Stay on no fap and semen retention and continue to put in that surrounding work because we live in our life. We live in our life. We can't go back to that shit. I don't want to go back. Fuck all of that. It's time for us to enjoy this life and take advantage of these opportunities that we have. You know what I mean? And that's what it's about. It ain't about just holding in your energy. It ain't about just not fapping. It's about living, dog. That's what it's about. And when we was doing all of that bullshit, man, we wasn't living. I wasn't living when I was under the influence of alcohol and drugs all the time. I wasn't living. I wasn't living, bro. I was living in a fucked up reality. That's what I was living in. I was living in darkness, nigga. You know what I'm saying? And that's what we got to get out of. We trying to get out of that shit. A lot of y'all trying to avoid that shit. And that's how you should try to avoid that shit at all costs, man. And continue to live your life, man. Don't train yourself to be a spectator. We got enough spectators out here that's hating on us every chance they get. You know, because you doing something. They spectators, bro. That's why you can't even get too mad at these niggas. You can't get too mad at people. They are spectators. They are watching you as you play in the game, as you are on the field, as you are on the court, as you are doing your thing, living your life. The fact that you living your life, that says it all right there. You living your life, though. You know what I'm saying? These mugs out here ain't living their life. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it is. Just the fact that you working on you, nigga, that's living. That's living. The fact that you are working on yourself, you are living your life. You know what I'm saying? It's the ones that's sitting there in comfort. They not living. They not living. They comfortable with where they at. They comfortable with sitting back watching another person. So you know what I mean? Sit there watching another person live, watching another person get some ass, sitting there watching another person do their thing in sports and on the court and then rapping and shit. They okay with sitting there watching this all day. Scroll all day. Watching people live their life, watching videos all day. But what they doing with themselves, bro? What they doing with themselves, bro? They just going to work. They just going to work. And then they pass time, they smoking, they drinking. You know, they fapping, they doing all of the bullshit that's not getting them to the next level. And we not about that. We all about getting to the next level. Yeah, we gonna work our jobs, man. We gonna do our thing. We gonna do what it takes. We gonna hit that gym. We gonna do everything that's necessary to take control of our situation. And even then put in just as much work on ourselves to elevate. That's what we gonna do. That's how you do it. You use the things around you as motivation and stepping stones to get to the next level. Not use the things that's around you just to sit down on the shit and do nothing with it. You just sitting on the stairs. You ain't moving up a step, nothing. Nigga, get out the way. Get out the way, because you got SR niggas coming through. You got successful niggas coming through. You got no fap niggas coming through. You got motherfucking niggas that's waking up and unplugging from the matrix niggas coming through. You got niggas that's active out here coming through. So if you ain't doing nothing, you ain't about that, nigga, you just in the way. A bunch of in the way motherfuckers, like I tell y'all, bro. So you gotta stay active. You gotta stay in the game. And how you stay in the game and stay on this motherfucking journey and continue to elevate. That's how you stay in the game. That's how you stay in the game. Nigga, you get out of the game when you sit there and watch porn. You get out of the game when you sitting there on the game all day and skipping the gym. You get out of that shit when you gotta be drinking all the time, chasing hoes. That's when you out of the game. That's when you on the sideline and you back over there being a spectator, getting weak again. Getting weak again, and you done been weak before. So who the fuck wanna go back to being weak, nigga? Not me. Not me. I was weak long enough, nigga, and I had all the muscles, nigga. Chest was bulging out, arms big as fuck, nigga sitting stout like this, but was weak. I was weak up in here. I was weak in the inside. My energy was low. I was weak as fuck. I was weak as fuck, nigga. You know what I mean? But strong as fuck at the same time for no reason, nigga. And I was still weak. I was weak with muscles. You know what I'm saying? My mentality was weak, nigga. My energy was weak, nigga. My thought process was weak, nigga. My mindset was weak. So you gotta understand, man. Listen, man, we trying to get out of that shit. We ain't training ourselves no more to be spectators, watching everybody else. No, we in the game, and we gonna stay in it, all right? And that's my word, man. My name Jason, and Sinn-Take. Holla at y'all later, man. Peace.
I got that mo better blues, I wanna do better. I got that mo better blues, I wanna do better. I got that mo better blues, I wanna do better. My aim set for the sky, so I wrote 2 letters.